Oh, yes, indeed. Another Guy Harvey shirt. You know, I just got this theme going, I guess. And so, and there's only a few more days that I can wear white pants and not get stopped by the fashion police after Labor Day. So I put together this outfit for today. How do you like it? So I just have to thank publicly Miss Joyce. Miss Joyce sent to me a nice little sterling silver pin of a turtle. And I'm a turtle. Thank you so much, Miss Joyce. She's a love. So, yeah. So that's how we're rolling. She's a very special woman, and she always thinks of me with her little prezzies. She calls them prezzies. So here we are. How's your keto? So I spent the night, I'm working 5 overnights in a row. So I spent last night watching Biohackers with an interview with a young woman named Kelly who has been carnivore for 10 years. That was pretty cool. And I watched Keto Mad's How to Eat When on Vacation. And that was interesting. And did I finish anybody else up? I'm not sure. But I'm here, keto strong as ever, because it works for me. And I don't have as many vegetables as I used to, but my carbs are usually under 10 per day. And so that's because of my big green leafy. Or if I'm having my leftover stew, there's cream cheese in it, and that has 1 carb. And yeah, so I like to keep my carbs nice and low. I also keep my protein moderately low, and I like my fats high. And they're about 110 to 145 grams per day. I will have anywhere from like 1,250 calories all the way up to like 1,500 calories in a day. I do consider myself on maintenance, and yes, it does work. What do I do different on maintenance? Probably more fat. That's probably the only difference. And now that I've been on maintenance for a while, I have, I'm having less veggies. I used to have asparagus almost every night and cauliflower crumbles a few nights a week, and then my big green leafy as well. And now I've just cut out the vegetables. So I have the cauliflower crumbles and the asparagus on Sunday only, along with the Brussels sprouts that we cook in a large cast iron pot on top of the big green egg. Oh, the flavors are divine. And so that's my big veggie day. And I have that with a ribeye. And I love my ribeye. So that's what we're doing today. Greg just caught a sea bass. And so we'll be having sea bass this week. I like sea bass. I don't like striper. And so far all season he's caught stripers. So he cleans them and gives them to somebody else. But yeah, so we're having salmon. He got some wild salmon at the fish market, and it's like 2.5 times, 3 times what it costs in a regular grocery store. It is very intensely delicious. And I find that like 5 ounces of fish market salmon, wild caught, is so flavorful and intense and rich that 5 ounces does it. Yeah, it does. It's not like I could eat a pound of it like I probably could haddock or flounder or something like that. So we will be having that this week as well. So there's a little change up in the same old routine. Fish 2 times this week. Huh, woo! So the sea bass will be good, and I'll just have that baked with butter, just like the salmon is baked with butter. I keep it real simple. Salt and pepper are my 2 favorite spices. And although I do like crushed red pepper on my pizza and in my leftover stew. So that's how I'm rolling today, because it is, I'm recording this on a Sunday. And so this is what I'm having today. It's the big green egg. And so as we said, it's the 6 ounces of ribeye, and then it's the asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower crumbles. And so this is my high carb day. I'm having 1,452 calories. My protein is 55.3 grams. My carbs are total, and as you can see, it's 19.8, just under the gun. And my fats are 113.2. And I count 4 tablespoons of butter and 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. That's part of the 1,452 because the veggies are cooked in the coconut oil. And then I add the butter to the steak and some on top of the veggies in addition to being cooked in the coconut oil. It's just a dream come true type of day. So I don't plan on doing any change-ups. The fish twice this week will be just enough. Thank you very much. I'm having 2 fatty coffees during my not eating part of my day for 23 hours. I'm an OMAD gal, 1 meal a day. And I have that between 2 and 4. And so into my 2 fatty coffees goes a tablespoon of ghee for 1, and the other is a tablespoon of Kerrygold, and then 1 tablespoon of Organic Valley whipping cream, and a little bit of the almond cashew or almond or just cashew milk. And I use the diatomaceous earth as well, about 1.5 tablespoons. And then I froth it to a fare thee well in my NutriBullet. So, yeah, you can get addicted to the froth. I have a client that just, happy birthday, Denise, who just got a Nespresso. And I'm sure that she's loving the froth on that because I know one other person, a celebrity, who had a Nespresso and he would talk about it on his radio show, how much he loved his Nespresso. So, yeah, I always want to pull the trigger on that and the air fryer. I have no counter space whatsoever for either, but yeah, they do seem like nice additions to somebody's grown-up kitchen. But for now, I'm enjoying the VitaCup. The Genius is my favorite. Then I like the Gourmet Breakfast Blend. I did get a container of the vanilla, French vanilla, but I won't get another one because it's got the artificial flavors in it. So I will just get used to the house blend, the French roast, and the Genius blend. And those suit me well too. And every extra shift I do, I think, oh, I can get another carton of the VitaCup because they're rather expensive. So I try to hit it when they have a 30% off sale. So that's my fun. I'm not craving anything. Once I began keto, you know, my mission, I had quite a few goals out of my keto. One was, of course, to lose the weight. 2 was to get over the grain and sugar addiction that I had for years and years and years and years and years. And it went. The sugar was gone totally. The grains, I don't even think I missed them because I have the keto pizza to this day. But the sugar, it took a couple of weeks, and then it just stopped. And you know, as many of the professionals will tell you, if you have just a little bit of sugar, like that barbecue sauce that you had at your cousin's house that you thought would be okay, that could set it up. That could set up that trigger, that craving, that whatever. And so you need to be very careful and inquire what is in their barbecue sauce or something like that. I know people that could probably get addicted to the maltodextrin in certain items that you know, mimic candy bars with wigs, things like that. So you need to be careful because even the artificially sweetened things, along with the alternative sugar things, there is a difference. Artificial is like, think blue, yellow, pink packets, along with Truvia, the white packet, and alternatives are erythritol and stevia and things like that. So you need to be careful one keto vlogger talked about being addicted to sweet, okay? And that could keep you kind of in that world of like, you could easily go over to the sugar side again, because there's 68 of them and they're hidden in all kinds of processed junky food, even if it says keto on it. Just, that's not the kind of keto that I do. It might be the kind of keto that you do, but it's not mine. So I have whole foods. Can't go wrong with whole foods. You just can't. I have less vegetables than most because I like to keep my carbs under 10, except for today. You saw that they're twice as many. It's my veggie day. I have it once a week. They're still under 20 total, and it's a treat. But the rest of the week, Monday through Friday, is just my bowl of green leafies. There's a few cauli crumbles and chopped up Brussels sprouts in my leftover stew, because guess what? It comes from the leftovers of the big green egg day with the cauliflower crumbles and the Brussels sprouts. But very few. The meat is the trump of the stew, and the largest ratio of like what's in that. And last week's was made with a pork chop, a big 1 pound pork chop. So that worked for me. And usually it's ground grass-fed beef. And I have some Wagyu Australian beef that I will be making the keto leftover stew out of for a while, because they had 4 discounted packages, and so half price. So I bought them all up and threw them in the freezer. So that's how I'm rolling today. That's my day. I'm going to wear my little new Guy Harvey shirt to my 12-step meeting, and then we'll come home and we'll do big green eggs. Thank you so much, Miss Joyce, for my pen. It's a beauty, and I'm going to go put it on in front of the mirror right now, because it kind of goes with my tropical theme of palm trees and all that. And I will see you the next time here on Pearls of Wisdom and Food with keto for me, under 10 total carbs, and then a big green leafy along with my portion of protein that I have in my OMAD. And that's how I roll, boys and girls, pickles, snowflakes, and turtles. I love my keto way of eating. It is a lifestyle. I'm not looking to cheat or cut corners or figure out how to keto-fy something. And if you're keto-fying a lot of things and you're not feeling that great, still got some symptoms, you're stalled, this or that, watch some strict keto professionals and hear what they say about artificial sweeteners, diet sodas, fruits, and all that keto-fying, because it's all a no-no to them, and it is to me too. You know me, Sarah's the strict and disciplined one. She's boring, but you can tune in and know that you'll hear the kind of same thing again. There, did everybody have their cup of coffee with me? That's what I aim for when I make a video. A cup of coffee's length. There you have it. Thanks so much for watching. You can find me at ketocoachingsarah.com if you need that one-on-one, either phone call or 30 days of emails where we talk about everything. I get to view your chronometer and just offer suggestions for types of food or types of things, reading labels, all that kind of stuff. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye for now.